What up, guys? Your boy Just King ZA. Welcome back to the Just King ZA podcast. And yeah, man, this is a extension. You know what I'm saying? It's another video talking about. I had to make a separate video about Roux and Chidimma to say that why Roux will go down in history and Chidimma won't, in terms of South Africa and our values, because one has been honest, has had integrity, and has pushed through the pain, has pushed through, disability and whatever, while another still in questioning for fraud, identity theft, you know what I'm saying, and has failed to prove her innocent. What does this mean? Is it arrogance or what? Or does it mean that one knows what they did and they think they can run away from the law? You know what I'm saying? So before we get into it, don't forget, subscribe to the channel. We can't be below 1,000, guys. Let's get over 1,000 subscribers. Let's get over 1,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So that we can have a better, we can have a dope channel that can attract guests. We can, you know what I'm saying? We can really take risks when it comes to this content thing, and try some other content ideas in terms of like getting people that you guys want to hear from here on this platform. You know what I'm saying? So subscribe. So let's get into it. I made a video, but I need to speak further onto it. Roux has been accused. They're saying that she's a French, she's this and that, she's this and that, she's the daughter of oppressors and all these things. But to us, our story in South Africa, I don't know where you guys were in the 2000s. We are about story. We are about who is who, where do they come from, what is their story. You know what I'm saying? How is their story going to influence our kids and our nephews and nieces to do better in this life thing? You know what I'm saying? And you want a hero, you know what I'm saying? And a hero, it's like this thing, you know what I'm saying? There's this, that's why I never watched that Narcos thing of that drug lord guy, Pablo. I don't, because such people must not be seen as heroes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know his full story. Maybe I'll check it out another day. But if someone never paid for their sins, I'm sure he did. I don't know how his story goes. We can't celebrate someone who maybe they passed while they were doing those things or whatever, or there's some criminality there, but it doesn't seem like the story has a chapter where the person is accounting for their sins. That is not a good story, because it shows people that the karma doesn't exist. They actually say that what goes around doesn't come around. Do you understand? It means that someone can just go scot-free after ruining many people's lives, many people's journeys, destroying people's lives. You know what I'm saying? So such people cannot be celebrated and owned as heroes, and we have statues for them or whatever. No, we cannot. The difference about a guy like Mandela is that he served the time and whatever. You saw him doing whatever, but then he comes out and enjoys, becomes the president, because there's no hole in Mandela's story. There's no hole. You can never look at Mandela's story and be like, he was a terrorist for real. He was the destructive force for real. He was this and that. He did this and that. Do you understand? There's no such thing. Whereas with people like our Mahatma Gandhi, yes, he's fought for this and this and that, but there are cracks in his story because there's some proof of racism there. I'm not so sure about his story, but there are racist remarks that he has said. Do you understand? And that kind of cracks his story. You know what I'm saying? You look at Mandela, why is the greatest world leader of all time? Because there's no cracks in his story. Everything He served the time. He came out. He did this. He did that. He did this. He did that. He didn't deny this. He didn't deny whatever. Gave back. He was, you know what I'm saying? There's no history there of identity theft and some other stuff. Do you understand? And then you can hail that person as a hero. You understand? You can hail that person as a hero to say, no, this guy, wow, there's no blemish in his story. So now if someone can have identity theft, their mother has identity theft, and now with more research you are seeing that they have identity theft also themselves. When they are asked to prove, they don't prove. They just run away and they don't, because they were supposed to prove this thing. This thing is supposed to be over, you know, but it's not, you know, it's not. They still have to prove Chidimma has a case. Her identities have been cancelled here in South Africa. The mother's identities have been cancelled here in South Africa, but she's out there doing Miss Universe. Do you understand? You're running like a fugitive, straight. Such a person cannot be celebrated, you know. While Emir Roux can be celebrated, because he has this deaf girl. She came and she beat over 30 people in the Miss SA contest. She beat all of them. She won it fair and square. You saw her message was, she was here. And then she goes to Miss Universe and she stays there. She takes the pictures. She looks good. Then close to the finals, then, you know, I'm sure she really thought about it and was like, you know, she was really that sick to say, nah, you know, she can withdraw. So we still are thankful that she's here and close to the finals to show you that how good she is. So we celebrate that. We don't feel anything. And we are very proud of Mia. And that's what I want to say. Mia will be remembered as someone. Chidimma, she's showing the reputation of Nigerians straight, that she's one of them. You know what I'm saying? She's one of the Nigers. Do you understand? She's pushing that culture of scamming, 419 vibes. 419 vibes for real. Huh? And people were saying, hey, she's innocent. You still think she's innocent? You really think that she's still innocent? After all this, being called by the law, being called by the courts to say, come and prove. We'll give you a chance to prove yourself. And she not show up. Or at least say, can we push the date? Or at least push the date forward and prove it earlier before Miss Universe. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I guess we will hear after this whole competition how it all goes. And but for us, we are proud of Miss South Africa for representing us. Wow, it's crazy that we guessed this Chidimma thing. Chidimma was just gonna go underneath our nose, but just because we said, look at this Nigerian in our competition, we guessed it, and it turned out to be true, that it cannot be trusted. Wow, Nigerians, you need to do something, man. The fact that people can just guess, that's why even in Europe and even in those other countries, the moment they see you're Nigerian, they start treating you badly, like, hey, what are you here for? Or how long are you going to stay for? Because at this point, we must look at you guys with the same eye. Because it's a thing of the country. The people are doing those things. There's too many people doing those things. that we almost kind of wonder, is the whole country like this? Maybe this is just the way they are, this is their culture. That means we must be extra cautious. Caution to the wind. We need to be very, very cautious every time we hear the word Nigerian. That's why you guys now, you even fake your identities to say that you are coming from a different country when you are not from that country. You say you're South African, you use a fake South African passport. How do you guys feel, man? How do you feel about this behavior? How do you feel about being this type of human beings? And to show that you guys feel no remorse, you support Chidimma, you don't mind nothing. You know? Only thing that matter is money. Everything that matters is money. That's disgusting. Money is everything. It's crazy. We guessed this thing, and then it means that with every Nigerian that pops up, South Nigerian, we have to be extra cautious as well. That because we may find ourselves really in trouble if we just let you guys just be. That's bad. It's bad. So you guys are tarnishing the reputation of blacks in general. That's it. You are disappointing the black race in general. You know, no integrity, identity theft, 419, all this type of scamming, human trafficking, powder, everything that is bad. They do it. Every messed up thing. You know what I'm saying? So I stay proud of our Mia. That's it. The Chidimma stuff, it must be dealt with by the law. And yeah, man, I just want to say that we're proud of Mia. We'll always be proud of Mia. And it's messed up, you know, this type of things that Miss SA this year has been very, very messed up. Like, wow, it's mind-boggling that something like this happened here the moment we involve a Nigerian. Wow. Man, prove us wrong, man. Prove us wrong. Come on. The moment we're hoping you prove us wrong, you prove us right. You don't even... Hey, it's some messed up stuff. There's some messed up stuff. You know, criminality is a bad thing. Criminality is a bad thing. And you need to stop comparing yourself with the whites. You know what I'm saying? There's a better way to deal with the white elites. There's a better way. You don't have to become them. You have to kill them with kindness. You know? You have to kill them with kindness. That's what we do in South Africa. We kill them with kindness. Slowly but surely we make our stance. Slowly but surely we make our story. That we are this and that and this and that. Before we just go in and say, hey, people, you did this to our parents, you did this to our... That's an easy way to lose the battle. Do you understand? So you need to kill them with kindness. You need to move gradually. You need to move gradually. So that you don't destroy your economy. Because look at you guys. You chased them out. They only came back through the back door. You chased them out. They come back through the back door. So you chasing them out was a weak move because you only allowed them now to just capture the whole economy properly and take and give you nothing. Maybe back in the days they were trying maybe to give you snippets, give you there and there. Now they don't. Now they come in through the back door. They're taking the oil. You know what I'm saying? They pay your leaders. You're just blaming your leaders. You can blame them, but those people, they came back and bought your leaders for 2 cents and got what they were having before, but more. They can do it more aggressively now. You know what I'm saying? That's the result of anger and pushing people out and do. No, you should have killed them with kindness. Kill them with kindness, and overall you gain strength. You gain strength, and then you're powerful at the end. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the way it is. So this thing of you Africans made a big mistake by chasing away the whites. They shouldn't have chased them. They should have grabbed the government and gradually, over 60 years, you guys would have progressed by now if you still had the whites, you know. But you guys being in government, imagine all states of Africa being like South Africa with having white people and black people. It would have been amazing. There would have been business, there would have been this, there would have been all these things. Sometimes maybe you even collaborate with those white people and own a business with those white people. Do you understand? And then gradually you become powerful. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Not this thing, white people, hey, Africa for African, blah, 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 blah. Yes, it's true, but, it is what it is. Anyways, your boy Just King ZA signing out.